In this lecture, we are going to install and configure a catch plugin to our website. Go to Plugins and then select Add New. Search for Total Catch. Install and activate W3 Total Catch plugin. Now we need to configure it. To configure, we need to go to the settings of this Total Catch plugin. You can either go to Plugins and click on Settings under W3 Total Catch, or go to Performance menu on the sidebar and click on General Settings. Now coming to Page Cache, you need to choose Disk Enhanced method. If Disk Enhanced is not available for you, you can go with Disk Basic. Whereas if your server supports opcode, e-accelerator, or alternate PHP cache, you can choose any of them. Whereas if your server has got memcached or redis, well and good. That's much faster than disk enhanced. Enable page cache, and let's move on to minify section. Don't use minify options in W3 Total Cache. It doesn't work well for almost half of the hosting configurations and themes. So let's disable this minify and move on to opcode cache. Nowadays, most shared hosting itself offers opcode cache, whereas if you don't have, then leave it. Else, choose the one that you have. Coming to database cache and object cache, disable both of them. Now come down to browser cache, enable it. And coming to CDN, if you had purchased a CDN from any of these, then choose it and click enable. Else, leave it disabled and scroll down. Coming to miscellaneous, you can enable Google PageSpeed dashboard widget, and you need to enter the PageSpeed API key. To acquire an API key, visit this API console where you will get the instruction to get the API key. This is not necessary, but just optional to get the page speed rating of each page in the admin bar itself. Generally, that won't be accurate, so I suggest you not to push yourself in this option if you are not interested. But to display the rating, you need to enable the checkbox. Now, enable show page rating in admin bar if you have entered the PageSpeed API key. Then enable this verify rewrite rules and disable anonymously track usage to improve product quality. Come down and click Save All Settings. Now come to Page Cache Settings on the left sidebar. Click Catch Post Page, Catch SSL Request only if you have HTTPS and SSL certificate installed. Not only that, you need to check whether HTTPS works on every page or post, attachments, images, mainly your WordPress dashboard. Once you have checked that, click this Catch SSL Request. Check Don't Catch Pages for logged in users. Here comes the most essential thing. Scroll down and come to Advanced section. Enable the compatibility mode. This is very important. After that, leave everything to default and then click Save All Settings or Save Settings and Purge Caches. Now let's move on to Browser Cache. Here, you need to enable all of these. That is, set lost modified header, set expires header, set catch control header, set entity tag, set W3 total catch header, enable gzip compression, prevent caching of objects after settings change, and also remove query strings from static resources. Don't set cookies for static files. All these settings are need to be enabled. Don't enable do not process 404 errors, rewrite URL structure. Once you have enabled these options under general section, then automatically these settings are followed in CSS and JS, HTML and XML, and media and other files sections too. Now click Save All Settings. If you get this button, that is Update Media Query String, then click it too. Once you have done that, empty the page cache. Like I said earlier, minification in W3 total cache is not that safe. It might break your site. So we need to use a separate plugin to minify HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Let's install a new plugin to optimize these static resources in the next lecture.